Hey, this is Ferry Corsten. I'm right here at Dubspot, and we're about to leave for my show at the Nokia Theater. Coming with me? Let's go. As a DJ, it's very important that you sort of like interact as the person who brings the music with the visuals, and somehow the visuals with the crowd and the music with the crowd, and it all becomes like part of one big story that night. Once Upon a Night is basically whatever you see on the sleeve of the CD, you will see on the screen, but it will come to life. Every week there's always the bunch of new tracks that come out, which I have to select anyway for my radio show, Corsten's Countdown. I just pick the best ones that really fit my set, and then basically see in my head already where I can make certain connections with other tracks. There's always the singles, my singles, the track that people really want to hear. There's the classics that I always play, like one or two. I'll pretty much see how the night goes, you know. For you know, the crowd wants some stuff that's a bit harder, or a bit more groovy on the other hand, you know. So I'll basically see what happens when I get to the venue. But I like silence before the storm, you know, literally. So I just pick a nice little restaurant where I have a lovely little dinner, and then go to the venue and go crazy. On stage I just use the good old CD players and DJ 800. I know myself, I'm one of the lucky ones that if I work with a laptop on stage, it will guaranteed it will crash on me. With the new Pioneers coming up, where it can read the text directly from the USB stick or hard drive. I'm probably going to test that soon. I like the crowd to see that I'm actually doing something as well. Plus, you know, it's fun for me to just work with what I have on stage. It's a bit more dynamic still. I've heard too many trance DJs that just play one record after the other, and your shoes, your toes in your shoes go because there are two clashing chords or something. And trance is really one of those styles of music where you cannot have that. It's very important that you keep your keys straight, your tunes. It's not just beat matching, but it's also key matching and chord matching. I'm working on Cubase. I use lots of the Steinberg stuff. You know, I started using Cubase since Atari a long time ago, and I kind of always stayed with it. I really know it like the palm of my hand. For certain other tricks and little things I use Ableton. The cool thing about Ableton is that it comes with a set of effects that, you know, and with the whole warping thing and stuff, you can really go crazy. The V-Synth, I see that you guys have that over here as well. I've been using that quite a lot on one of my previous albums. But the last album, Twice in Blue Moon, funny enough, I've been working with Nexus a lot. And I know Nexus is nothing more than just basically a sample application, but you know, all the sounds are so direct. You bounce up to audio and then go crazy with the effects. Nowadays I really hear, you know, a lot of the tracks that I get, they're so compressed that it's, you know, if you look at the wave, it's just nothing more than like a sausage almost. All the stuff in the track is just really, you know, put in there to its fullest, and the tracks don't breathe anymore. And if you compress it too much, it becomes too hard on your ears, and it sounds nervous. Also, another thing is just you know, try to tell your story with as little you know, a limited amount of synths or sounds as possible. So there's space in the track, there's room to breathe. The release that has just come out is a rework of System F, Out of the Blue. It's basically the record. It was my big breakthrough in '99. The album is coming out again, remastered. And also we started a remix contest. And of all the remixes that we picked that have been voted for, we picked the best remixes, and it's going to be released on our Champions League album. Also, I'm going to be doing a new mix compilation. It's called Once Upon a Night, and then part 2 is due for October this year. I'm going to be touring with that as well from March onwards. One thing for me has been very important always is to do my own thing. I had my breakthrough with trance, and then all of a sudden the media is starting to write about you, how amazing you are and stuff. And then all of a sudden when they're done with you, they sort of looking for the next style of music, which happens to be everything else but trance, and trance is just, but never really let yourself be affected by what others say. If you feel that you should just go for that music, and that's the music you feel, then really don't try to go for anything else but that, because if you don't feel that music, the other style, then you will never be good at it. So just stick to your guns and really try to go where your heart is.